Hello lovely students and welcome back to English with Lucy. Today I have a vocabulary lesson for you, but first I want to know, do you know your level of English? The CEFR levels run from A1 all the way to C2. I have developed a free English vocabulary level test. It's a fantastic way to find out where you are on this scale. To take the test, click on the link in the description or scan this QR code here. Complete the test and I will send you your results via email. I say a word, you say the opposite. Level, intermediate. This is quite hard. Duet this, see if you can get 5 out of 5. Cheap, expensive. Tall, short. Empty, broken. Did I make you doubt your entire existence? It's full, it's full. Dark, light, and new, old. Can you name these times of day? Dawn, morning, noon, afternoon, dusk, evening, and night. Don't always say good morning. Here are some wonderful alternatives. Number 1, rise and shine. Rise and shine. Number 2, happy plus day of the week. Happy Friday. And number 3, my favourite way to greet my husband, good morning, good looking. It's cute. Bullshit, not true. Dog shit, terrible. Horse shit, nonsense. Ape shit, angry. Batshit, crazy. And the shit is the best quality. See, it makes perfect sense. A group of actors is called a cast. A group of athletes is called a team. A group of friends is called a circle. A group of dancers is called a troupe. A group of sailors is called a crew. And a group of singers is called a choir. Difficult pronunciation. Choir. Choir. Can you name these body parts in English? Bicep or arm. You can have arm. Leg, foot, ear, nose, I've got a big one of these, brain, tooth, bone, eyes, tongue, mouth, and skull. Glad I've got one of those. How do you say this money in real British English? £1? A quid. That cost me 2 quid. £5? A fiver. I'm not going to spend a fiver on parking. £10? A tenner. I got this top for a tenner, and you can tell. And £1,000, a grand. I spent 5 grand on a new boiler. What do you call someone who is pleasant, friendly, and easy to talk to? Affable. What do you call someone who is extremely unpleasant, especially in a way that offends people? Obnoxious. Okay, try this. What do you call someone who has a lively, attractive personality? Vivacious. Can you name these periods of time in English? 7 days, a week. 2 weeks, a fortnight, pronounced just like the game. 10 years, a decade. 100 years, a century. And 1,000 years, a bloody long time. Just kidding, it's a millennium. Can you name these fruits in English? First up, we have this one. Pineapple. What about this one? Pear. And next, Peach, peach. What about number 4? Apple. Next. Blueberry, blueberry. And finally, cherries, cherries. Live, live, life. What's the difference? I live in the United Kingdom. I teach live pronunciation lessons. Teaching is my life. What do you call someone who is very intelligent and knowledgeable? Erudite. Okay, what do you call someone who's really good at using words to persuade or influence? Eloquent. What do you call someone who is exceptionally skilled or proficient in a specific area? Adept. So what do you call someone who is characterized by originality and inventiveness? Ingenious. What do you call this in English? A stapler. What about this here? A whiteboard. And this? An envelope. This one's hard. A hole punch. And this one? A filing cabinet. Can you name these yellow emojis? Crown. Crown. Chick. Chick. Bee. Bee. Ribbon. Ribbon. Key. Key. Lime. Lime. Just kidding. It's a lemon. Are you paying attention? Lemon. And honey. Honey. How to introduce yourself in a professional situation like a meeting, work, or conference. First, focus on the present. Talk about what you do right now. Hello, I'm Lucy and I work in the finance department. I'm working on this year's audit. I look after payroll. Next, past. Briefly say something about your past experience. Before working here, I was an accountant at a Fortune 500 company. I worked with them through their merger. And finally, it's good to end with the future. Say something positive about working with this team. I'm looking forward to working with you all on this project. We have a lot of great minds in this room. Never. Hardly ever. Rarely. Seldom. Occasionally. Sometimes. Often. Frequently. Generally. Usually. And always. Speak English professionally. Don't say, that's not my problem. Try, I understand your concern. Let me see what I can do to help you. Don't say, I haven't got time for this. Instead try, I'd be happy to help you, but at the moment I'm occupied with other tasks. Can we schedule some time to discuss this later? And don't say, I don't care. Instead, just try saying, I appreciate your input. You are probably using these words incorrectly. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Number 1 is travesty. Travesty. People think this means tragedy. It actually means a poor or false representation of something. Her performance of Adele's Someone Like You was a travesty. It was a false or poor representation of the song. Next we have infamous. Infamous. People think this means very famous, world known. It actually means well known for being bad or evil. Our manager became infamous after cancelling our holiday pay. Next we have dilemma or dilemma. Either pronunciation's fine, the meaning is the problem. People think it means a problem, when actually it means a very difficult decision that you have to make between things of equal importance. I saw 2 beautiful houses, and choosing between them proved to be a dilemma. Quite, quiet, quit, quite. This word is different in British English and American English. In British English, it means fairly. And in American English, it means very. This can be confusing. I'm British. If I say the movie was quite good, the movie was okay. It was fairly good. If my American friends say the movie was quite good, it means that they think the movie was very good. Next, we have quiet. Quiet. This means making very little noise. You must be quiet in the library. We have 3 vowel sounds altogether there. A, I, E. Quiet. And finally, we have quit. This means to stop doing something. You shouldn't quit your English classes. This is just a short vowel sound. I, quit. Advanced English phrases that will make you sound more natural in no time. First, we have for the sake of. For the sake of. This means for the purpose of or for the benefit of. An example, they stayed together for the sake of the children. They stayed together to benefit their children. Sometimes a good idea, sometimes not. Number 2, by no means. By no means. This is a strong way to say definitely not. This is by no means an easy task. This is definitely not an easy task. Number 3, to no avail. To no avail. This means without success. He tried to fix the car, but to no avail. He didn't successfully fix the car. Number 4, in light of. In light of. This means considering or because of. An example, in light of recent events, the meeting has been postponed. This means the meeting has been delayed because of recent events. How to say no? Without saying no, here are some phrases to help you politely refuse requests and invitations. First up, I'll check my schedule and let you know. This means you need to look at your calendar before deciding, but you pretty much already know you're not going. 2, let me get back to you on that. You're saying you need some time to think about it before giving an answer, but in reality, your mind is made up. 3, I'd love to, but I'm stretched a bit thin at the moment. You're saying you're too busy right now, but you like the idea. 4, I'll double check and let you know as soon as I can. You need to confirm a few things first, and you'll give an answer, probably no, as soon as you know. 5, it sounds lovely, but I'll have to see closer to the date. You think the plan sounds nice, but you're not sure if you can do it. You'll decide later. Number 6, I'll have to check with my husband, my friend, first, but thanks for thinking of me. This delays the decision-making process, giving you more time to decide and making it seem like it's someone else's decision. Do you have any other good phrases? Let me know in the comments. Can you name this weather in English? I bet you can't. It's hard. First one, sunny, sunny. Next, overcast, overcast. Then just a little bit of rain, drizzly, drizzly. And then this last one, lots of rain. In British English at least, shitting it down. Do you speak British English or American English? Find out with this quiz. How do you say this? British English, prawn. American English,
shrimp.
What about this? British English, serviette. American English,
Napkin.
we sometimes say napkin too. Okay, this one. British English, garden. American English,
Yard.
yard. See, we mainly use yard on farms or work sites. Okay, this one for us, torch. American English,
Flashlight.
I mean, it's clear what it is. Okay, this that you'd see on a road, we'd say diversion. American English?
Detour.
Yeah, we sometimes say that too. Okay, this is the decider. How do you say this one? British English? Plaster. American English?
Band-Aid.
Can you think of any others? Let me know in the comments. Can you name these bodies of water? Level advanced. First, bay. Next, canal. Third, river. This one, stream. This one, gulf. And finally, lake. Can you name these different shades of red, level, hard? Firstly, scarlet. Then, maroon. Next, crimson. And finally, burgundy. What do you call someone who is deeply insightful and perceptive? Sagacious. And what do you call someone who is very diplomatic and tactful when dealing with others? Suave. What do you call someone who is calm and untroubled in stressful situations? Imperturbable. What do you call someone who is excessively concerned with minor details and rules? Fastidious. Speak more fluently with these 6 phrases. 1. As a matter of fact. This means actually, but with more emphasis. I love sushi. As a matter of fact, I'm learning to make it myself. 2. In all honesty. Use this when you're about to say something truthful that might be disappointing. In all honesty, the pineapple and ham pizza wasn't as good as I expected. Sorry, not sorry. 3. In any case. This means whatever happens or anyway. It might rain, it might not. We're heading home in any case. 4. Not to mention. Use this to add extra information. This phone has amazing battery life, not to mention its incredible camera. 5. As far as I know. This means you're fairly sure about something, but not certain. As far as I know, the party starts at 8, but maybe double check. And 6. Come to think of it. Use this when you suddenly remember something. I haven't been to that ice cream shop in ages. Come to think of it, I don't think we've ever taken you. We're going now. Which one was your favourite? Use it in a sentence in the comments below. Can you name these blue emojis? Wave, wave. Europe, Europe. Spiral, spiral. Jeans, jeans. Butterfly, butterfly. Dog, dog. Just kidding. It's a whale. I hope you're concentrating. Whale. And robot, robot. Do you want to sound like a Brit? If you do, you're going to have to use some of our ridiculous slang phrases. Cheesed off, upset or annoyed. Bog standard, plain or normal. Balmy, mad or crazy. Dishy, attractive. A chinwag, a chat. A geezer, a man. Larry, someone who is aggressive or loud. How to tell the time in English, level expert. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. sharp. 11:02, just gone or just after 11. 11:10, 10 past 11. 11:15, quarter past 11. 11:30, half past 11 or just half 11, especially in British English. 11:40, 20 to 12. 20 to 12. 11:45, quarter to 12. And 12 p.m, noon or midday. Do you know these parts of a house? First, chimney. Second, doorstep. Third, drain pipe. Fourth, gutter, gutter. 5, very similar, shutter, shutter. And number 6, so cute, window box. Advanced ways to say handsome in English. If they have a neat appearance and nice clothes, dapper, dapper. He looked so dapper at the wedding. If you look clean, neat, fashionable and formal, smart, smart. He looked smart in his black suit. And if they are confident, attractive and polite and potentially a little insincere, then we could say suave, suave. He flashed a suave smile as he hopped on his motorbike. Advanced phrases to describe feelings. Sad, down in the dumps. He was down in the dumps because I forgot our anniversary. Confused? In a muddle. I think you're in a muddle. Your appointment's on Friday. Happy? On top of the world. I was on top of the world when he proposed to me. To become angry, to blow a fuse. He blew a fuse when I threw away his favourite shoes. Afraid? Scared to death. I'm scared to death. I can't go in there. Excited? To be buzzing. I am buzzing for the weekend. Same word, different pronunciation, different meaning. Let's talk about heteronyms. First, we have this spelling. We have to lead, which means to go in front of someone to show them the way, or lead, a heavy, soft grey metal. Next spelling. We have close, meaning near to something, or close, meaning to shut something. Next spelling. This can be tear, a drop of water that falls from your eye, or to tear, to rip something. And finally, this spelling, we have to desert, desert meaning to leave someone or somewhere, or desert, desert, a large area of dry land. This is a of tea, a cup. This is a of coffee, a mug. This is a of water, a saucepan. And this is a of food, a frying pan. Should you say, I cleaned the dishes or I washed the dishes? Let's talk about the difference. When we clean, we remove the dirt or dust from something. It doesn't necessarily involve water. Can you clean the table after your dinner? To wash something is to clean it using water and usually soap. We washed the car in our swimming costumes. Do you know these hair tools in English? Number 1, curling tong. Then, straightener. Next, roller. Next one, hair dryer. Number 5, diffuser. And number 6, crimper. Wow, you have just learnt so many new vocabulary words. Congratulations. Don't forget about my free vocabulary level test. The link for the test is in the description box, or you can scan this QR code here. I'll send you your result via email. The results range from A1 all the way to C2. I will see you soon for another lesson. Mwah.